Yeah, I remember the first time I met Dylan.
Good work. Tell me about the first time you met Dylan.
You remember at our school we had to... It's weird to think about now, because I guess we haven't been in this situation where it's needed to happen in so long.
I mean, I'm close to 10 years out of high school now. I think about it.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
But do you remember how we needed slips to have a friend ride the bus, and you needed a slip also if you wanted to get off at somebody else's stop?
Yeah.
I remember you had Dylan come on the bus one time, and this wasn't like super like far into our friendship, I don't think.
Oh, he's gonna shoot tails, but keep going.
But I was like, now I don't know about this guy.
Who's this guy?
And it wasn't because like Dylan looked weird or anything, but it was
Right.
because like
It just felt threatened.
I was like, I'm sorry, Jake's my best friend now. No
Yeah.
room for other friends.
Yeah.
Which is mean in retrospect.
Well, yeah, but at the time,
I was nice.
And little did you know that Dylan would later become one of your closest friends.
Well, I'm just playing. Dylan's good. I like him.
Love Dylan. I'd like to get Dylan back on the show. I would love to actually get a Dylan and Alex episode of the Bogwater Boys.
It's never have. It's long talked about.
Yeah, we've never gotten the Jake and Dylan episode of the Bogwater Boys either. I think that would be good.
Oh yeah, I guess we never put it up. But didn't you guys play something together? You played Link to the Past, maybe?
Yeah, we've done some stuff together. We really need to. This kind of breaks canon here with Tails somehow being as fast as Sonic, which is of course a horse shit.
Laughably untrue.
Oh
I
man.
don't know, fight.
Sonic's like, I'm gonna have to kill Tails.
One of my most vivid memories of hanging out with you. This was when we were a little older, not too much older. You would have still been in high school.
Okay.
Is when we were playing through. I guess you were playing. I was just watching. One of the Knights of the Old Republic games.
Oh man, I love Knights of the Old Republic.
It must have been, I don't know, probably 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Because everybody in your house was asleep.
Yeah.
And we went to Price Chopper to go buy sandwiches. And we came back and then ate them in the dark while you played
Knights of the Old
Republic.
That is beautiful.
That's a good one.
I'd like to play through Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 again. I usually played them with pretty light mods on.
Yeah. I've heard that that's kind of the way to do it with one of them, at least. I don't remember which one.
Well, the second one had a lot of content cut out.
Yeah,
of it.
that must be the one then that I've heard about.
But I think these boss fights are a blast. Knights of the Old Republic, I have a lot of fond memories of.
Yeah, me too.
Because it's very Star Warsy, but very separate from like any of the movies. But it's still obviously Star Wars. That that kind of world where technology just doesn't advance for 4,000 years or whatever.
Yeah, I've got very fond memories of that as well. That was
HK-47 is one of my favorite characters in anything ever.
He's good. I think I specifically played the second one a lot.
Yeah, the second one's a blast.
In my parents' basement, because that's where my dad's computer was. And his was the best computer in the house for a while.
We should do a playthrough of the first Knights of the Old Republic game. I mean, we're going to have to just put up with the Terrace Karth stuff. Where we just back and forth make decisions.
That'd be fun. Are we going to have to play the Xbox version?
I think we probably have to play the Xbox version, yeah.
Is there like a HD version at this point, or no?
Not that I don't think Knights of the Old Republic has ever gotten any kind of HD attention. Which to me is wild.
I have it on iPad.
Because here's what I'll tell you about Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
I did not know that there was an iPad version for
There
one.
is.
And two, it's way better than Mass Effect.
I really did enjoy the first Mass Effect.
I
but,
fucking hated it. The combat.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked the combat. I mean, I didn't like it more than I don't know, any other third-person shooter or anything. But I thought it was kind of fun. But I also you could have had a totally different build than I did.
Yeah, that's the thing that
know.
kind of frustrated me.
Yeah, I do remember.
I wanted to be like a guy who was like good at picking locks and being persuasive and charming. But Mass Effect was just like, oh, guess what? No matter what you do, you have to fight people.
Yeah, that is one of the annoying things about it. And I also remember, I think I tweeted around the time I was starting to play Mass Effect,
Yeah.
And somebody, one of the people we know who plays Mass Effect, said you should make sure to look up builds online so you don't screw yourself. And I was like, what? No, I don't want to have to do homework to play this stupid game.
This guy just drops a shitload of rings.
It's cool.
But yeah, no, I agree.
I didn't.
It was frustrating to me because I really. Chance says he can do the promo tomorrow.
No.
I was just really frustrated because I really put a lot of time in trying to figure out how to do my character, and they were like, well, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
You put too much into being a person who can talk his way out of fights, and you still can't do it, and you have to fight people.
Yeah.
I think, let's do a Planet Wisp
Sure.
after this. No.
I felt that I had a pretty good character throughout my game.
Yeah.
And of course, there's always some weird video gamey choices in it that aren't that sometimes makes it seem like Mass Effect gets a little too much credit. I do generally like it. I don't remember a ton of it. I kind of have a hard time.
It's been years since I played Mass Effect.
It hasn't been years for me, but I still kind of have a hard time retaining video game plots a lot of the time, unless they're short and very memorable. Mass Effect is not short, so but I do remember there's a part on the Citadel where there's basically a space racist.
Oh, a spacist.
A spacist, and your choices are basically be a space racist or tell him he's wrong, and I'm like, well,
That seems pretty easy.
that's not really a choice, right?
Yeah.
That's don't be a racist,
Like BioShock Infinite, where they're right at the beginning of the game, they're like, you can throw a ball at the interracial couple or not do that. What do I... BioShock Infinite Booker DeWitt racist playthrough. What?
And even then, even if you do throw it at them, somebody stops you, right?
Yeah, somebody still
So
stops
it's
you.
not even...
Booker's trying to be racist.
But those damnable police. Oh, man.
Yeah, BioShock Infinite. There's a lot of really weird shit about BioShock Infinite. Where, you get into that, later deal with, where, the Vox Populi have risen up against, basically the oppressive, people that were just turning them into slaves. And everyone's just kind of these are just as bad as the other guys. I don't know. These guys were being, turned into slaves. I mean, I get that, violence is bad, but, if people were being turned into slaves, they should probably...
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the, I think both sides are bad, actually.
And that is that is BioShock Infinite in a fucking nutshell. I love BioShock Infinite. I think the character stories are great, but, BioShock Infinite's very, narrow, both these sides are bad.
Yeah.
Let's just go do our own thing. What the fuck? I mean,
Yeah,
for Christ's sake.
It's a little weird. I haven't played that game in ages.
Yeah. I want to go back through... I stopped playing through the first BioShock again a while back. I have the PS4 collection.
Yeah.
That's a good joke! I stopped while I was in,
Oh, god damn, we unlocked all of them, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go Planet Wisp.
I was in fucking Hephaestus when I finally stopped playing through the original BioShock again for the 50th time, and I just need to finish it. But also, I know that
This is cool.
oh god,
This is a pretty game.
yeah, this is a very pretty game. This level also makes me think a lot of Sonic R for reasons I can't quite pin down.
I could see that.
I don't
It's got
know.
this. It's a weird mix of industrial and also natural stuff.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Sonic R truly appeals to me. I think Sonic R is actually a very fun game.
I do too. Oops.
I've never played the original Saturn version because I know that
Well, we have it. I do.
we should play it because I know oh, you got yeah. I know that the other releases, the PC versions of that shit, have modified controls or physics versus the Saturn version.
Oh, before you go on, in case
Yeah.
you're curious, wow, Alex, how can you afford the Saturn version of Sonic R? Well, I bought the Japanese version because I don't have unlimited money.
Yeah, because apparently, why are Japanese Saturn games so much cheaper than the U.S. ones?
Just because I think the Saturn was more popular in Japan, so just more home made.
And you can also, I guess, because you have the action replay for the Saturn, so you can kind of play whatever you want.
Yes.
Because it's normally region locked, isn't it?
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was you that got me that, by the way. That action
Oh,
replay.
yes, that's right. Yes, I got
Anyway,
it
go
from
on.
Play Asia. What was I saying? That's going to be
Bioshock.
the
You were playing through it, and you were in Hephaestus.
So I stopped in Hephaestus, and I actually love all three Bioshock games. I love Bioshock 2 a lot. And I need to finish the first one in the PS4 collection. But I've heard that Bioshock 2 was not ported well or something, and doesn't it has a lot of frame rate problems or something. That said, the original fucking Bioshock on 360, I ran into frame rate problems with on the reg.
Yeah.
And I had to manually clear the cache at the beginning of the game using something that was programmed into it. You have to hold left and right bumper when you start it on the 360 to clear the cache. Otherwise, it will just run like shit after a while. It's very weird.
That is a weird thing, especially on a console game.
Yeah, I know, especially for a console game. God, look how beautiful this is. There's so much going on with this.
Oh, well, fuck me.
And there's, again, you can fuck up there, but, guess what? There's at least 3 or 4 more vertical levels that you can run on here. There you go. It's okay to fall.
Ooh, might not have been okay there, but
It was a
we
good
saved
save.
it. Skirt. Yep. Oh, God. Sorry, Sonic.
Whoopsie.
Well, listen, how was I supposed to know which one was up? Yeah, I have not played any of the Bioshocks in a while.
I would actually love to do a Bioshock on this show.
Sure.
Frankly. Because we could blow through the original Bioshock together.
I'm so bad at first-person shooters on console, but I'll do my best.
I'm good enough at the original Bioshock that I played through that game on hard mode and still constantly have too much money to get more money, so we'd do fine. Oh no!
I whizzed straight past the goal ring.
All right.
All right, up. Oh, you just have to aim it with your damn ass stick. Well, fuck me.
Your horrible stick fingers.
Yeah, I don't know. I just never got good at playing first-person shooters on console.
I would love to do Bioshock with you.
Yeah.
There's so much to talk about.
I don't know if you know the answer to this, but did they change much for the remaster?
They didn't change anything.
I was just curious because they re-released if you own BioShock on PC, they gave you the remastered version for free, and I wasn't sure what that means. Why?
No, they didn't change anything. It's obviously it's
Fine.
in HD or whatever, upscaled to. All right, whatever, I'll take it. Fine at Wisp, we did it.
All right. Well,
It's time we moved on to our next Sonic game this Christmas morning. It's 6 a.m.
Christmas morning at 6 a.m.
and we just got our gifts open
We're screaming.
and we're
The
screaming,
entire apartment loves it.
and the entire complex is going nuts. So just stay tuned for our next installment.
All right, we'll catch you guys on the flip. Play, be cool.
Be cool.
Play it loud. Welcome to the next level. Get in or get out.
Hey, let me ask you this: what do you want to do with your life?
I want to rock.
He wants to rock.
I would like to rock, actually.
He would like to rock.
I simply must rock.